Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital and welcome to another update on Dogecoin. Was necessary, of course, yesterday after I made the video. We got the breakout that we were talking about above 7.9 cents and rally up to 8.3, 8.6 cents, which is kind of the main resistance, which we have tested. And now the big question is can we actually rally higher than that? Can we see moves up to 8.6? Because I do still think that there's resistance in that area, even though it's technically the same area as where we are at right now. I think we still have to find some resistance there before we could potentially get up to 9.5, 9.6 cents, which, by the way, I mean, I do want to say that the only way I think we can get here, and I'm sorry if you're hearing some Telegram notifications, but the only way in which we could get here, I think, is with news, all right? So Elon Musk mentioning Dogecoin being accepted as some sort of payment for either Twitter subscriptions or Tesla, all right? If that news actually comes out, I think we can get this push. Otherwise, I don't think we can break above 8.6 cents. And this is coming from someone who bought Dogecoin down here, all right? I wanted to go up there. I just don't think it's realistically possible. So yeah, we'll do a full analysis. I'll try to tell you everything you need to know, of course, as always. But before we dive into that, I do want to bring your attention to a new project called GRAPE. You might know it. I've mentioned it before. You can find it right here via grape.com with the last E as a 3. But there's also a link down in the description. Great project, new project, some really new technology and some great exposure to narratives like crypto AI and crypto gaming, or just AI in general. Have launched at $170 now, have actually performed very well since launch. Via the link down in the description, you can still buy it at $23, all right? You cannot instantly sell, but like I said, right now the great price, and actually is a decent project as well. So check that out if you're interested in that, but for now let's focus on Dogecoin. So unfortunately, we're seeing the volume drop down a little bit. Volume actually peaked out around $1.8 billion. It's now around $1.35 billion. It's still very, very high. I mean, don't get it twisted, but it does say something. So yesterday in the Telegram charts channel and on Discord, I also did a technical analysis on Dogecoin. And what I said then is that, all right, we had a significant bullish breakout right here at 7.9, 7.8, which, by the way, a lot of this bullish momentum is fueled by the hype around Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. But what I said, and I still do think so, is that right now we'll probably retest the level we broke. So that's 7.9, 7.8, which is now also supported by the 0.5 fib and the 0.618 fib. Now, I do think at this point of time, if the market circumstances were normal, that we would drop down there, gather some liquidity, and get up to 8.6 cents. But I stay with my stance that we cannot break 8.6. Without any new news, all right? If we can, then 9.5 is the next level. You can also see that bit of resistance at 9 cents, but overall, I think 8.6 is the main area to break, and I think we can only do that with news. So to get there, I would say in normal circumstances we could from that level at 7.9, 7.8. I think now it's a little bit more difficult with Bitcoin being relatively bearish, and then we also have the Federal Reserve interest rate decision tonight. So for now, I actually think it's more likely that we will drop down there and that will just consolidate here and hold that level for a while, hoping to get some news, which if we do get some news, we can rally. If we don't, for like until Saturday, if we don't buy Saturday and Bitcoin stays relatively bearish like we've been, then unfortunately I do think we'll drop down, at least down to 7.4 cents again. And from there, sure, we can rally again, but we need that hype. We need that hype to sustain because hype, the problem with it is that it always dies down if nothing happens. All right. So if nothing happens and Twitter transforms into X and that whole situation is done, then I think the hype for Dogecoin will also drop down, and that will probably cause a drop in price as well. So for now, I think we'll drop down to 7.9, 7.8. I think we'll hold it as support. I think we can form a consolidation on top of that between 8.3 and 7.8, but the only way in which we could get to 8.6 and even higher in these market circumstances is with news. If we don't get that by Saturday evening, it's more likely to get a drop down to 7.4. But yeah, that's my full take on Dogecoin. So if you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care. and bye.